Good morning, peoples. It's a beautiful day in the D. It is approximately 18 degrees Fahrenheit for all those who really want to know how cold it is in the D. There's a song written about how cold it is in the D, and I have to say that song is holding true to itself this morning. It's so cold in the D. Yeah, that song. You have to go Google it. So Cold in the D and watch it. It was not a Grammy-winning song, but it was talks about how cold it is in the D. It's so cold in the D today, in the Detroit zone today, that it's so cold that somehow all of the attorneys have their hands in their own pockets. I don't know. All right, so that was a bad joke. So it's a glorious 18 degrees, and today is Sunday, and the Detroit Lions are going to be playing football. I think they're on the road. I can't remember who they're playing. Hopefully we win because we've won 2 games in a row, which is like a miracle. So we will see if the Detroit Lions beef it up to being 3 games in a row. That would be really, 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 really awesome. Awesome stuff. 3 games in a row. We'll see. Playing at Ford Field while the Detroit Lions are out on the road is the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns, and the game is sold out. They stopped selling tickets. I guess they sold about over 50,000 tickets. It's probably more than what the Lions sell every week, right? Probably so. So they sold that many tickets. They're sold out. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be interesting to watch 2 other teams play at Ford Field that are not part of like a Super Bowl or something like that. I do remember that we didn't host the Super Bowl yet. We had the All-Star game. Anyways, so then on Thursday, Thanksgiving Thursday at 1 p.m., we have a football game here at Ford Field, and it's with the Buffalo Bills. So interesting enough, the Buffalo Bills will probably be staying here in town all of this next week. So if you're an NFL fan, like really super duper fan, and you like the Bills, now's your time to go hunt them down and figure out what hotel they're in and go hang out and try to get some eye contact with them. I mean, it's prime time to do that. Yes. So anyways, let's see here. So I see we have a couple of people who have joined. I don't know who they are or what your names are, because nobody has written any comments below, which is quite all right. Let me see if I press this button. I don't know what happens. Anyhow, so there's one viewer, which is not myself. Hello and good morning. It is the time. The time is about 7:39 in this morning, and I don't know how the internet connection works around here, if it's bad or good, but we're driving. We have 2 hands on the wheel. Here's my one hand, here's my other. We're on the wheel. This is very safe stuff because you don't want to have an accident. And so if you're going to be driving in your car, and videoing anything, whatever you do, don't hold your camera in your hand. Put it on on like a suction cup or a mount of some sort. Use a GoPro. Do something where it's safe and it's not in your hands. And then don't try to read chat. Chat is too small for you to be reading unless you have it on a big giant screen somewhere. And then it's probably still going to be distracting. So I don't read very much chat while I'm driving anyways, just to let you know. So there's a lot of safety measures that go on making one of these videos. Don't be distracted by your phone. Keep your eyes on the road. Don't bug you out your eyes like that. Then you hurt yourself. You hurt yourself, kid, like a like a Red Ryder BB gun. So, and that's another movie that's coming up pretty soon. I know some people cannot wait for that time where the Christmas Story is going around 24 hours a day. I do know there's a remake. Oh, somebody made somebody just took their the rock. They had a rock on the corner of their property, and they made it into a pumpkin, into a turkey. That is awesome. That was amazing. That was brightened up my day right there. So, if you do like the Christmas Story, there is another newer version of the Christmas Story. I don't know if it's in the theaters or if it's out, if it's released yet. I cannot wait to see it. I do like the Christmas Story, and can't wait to see it. Yeah, I have this brand new TV. It's very big. It's not big compared to what I just seen yesterday. Now, yesterday I seen a brand new TV that was like it was a 100-inch. He was bigger than that, 105-inch TV. I was like, wowzers, 100 and something. You're gonna strain your eyes there, buddy, being that big. But anyhow, it was a huge TV. So you can watch Christmas Story and then the Christmas Story 2 on, and I don't know if they're calling it that, but anyways, the Christmas Story 2 on the infamous, the infamous TV, if you have one of those big TVs. I'm just saying, for what it's worth. Anyways, so we're now at this point in time where I want to say, if you are here and if you're watching this far deep in this video, I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate all the 525 subscribers that we have so far. So you could you can also be a part of the Detroit Disney Duo family if you go ahead and mash that subscribe button. It's completely free. You get notified when we go live, which is like no really big schedule, which those are things I'm working on. So a few things administratively here that we're going to be working on in the future is some 4K city walks that are relaxation walks that are 4K, and we'll just be doing uploads and lives. Then I think we're going to be doing some drive lives, basically driving around different cities and doing some lives. Especially down in Detroit. There's a lot of things being built in downtown Detroit. It's the Ford World Headquarters building is being moved, sort of, from where it currently is in Dearborn, Michigan. They're moving down the street, on the same street of Michigan Avenue, down to the old train station called Central Station in downtown Detroit, which is a very old building that they thought at one point in time would be demolished. But Ford bought it out and they redid the building. They're bringing it back to life. It's going to look immaculate and it'll be very dreamy. Dreamy. Oh, dreamy. That kind of dreamy. So, we will see how that goes. And so we'll do some drive times. Not drive times, that's what we're doing now. We'll be doing some drive lives and where you get to see what things look like. And we will do some walk-arounds and stuff like that, 4K walk-arounds. And I'll upload those. And then, I like to give my opinions about Disney and what happens down there. But there's so much news all the time. It's hard to keep up with it all. There's a lot of merchandise, a lot of stuff. I really have not been to Disney in a very long time because of the pandemic. I plan on going this March, and then I have a plan in my head, actually, of what I'm going to be doing. So we'll see how everything goes. But I like to share Detroit, and I think I'm going to try to do more of that. Get out there and film a lot of things this springtime and summertime and whatnot. So look forward to that. So stay tuned. Things are in the works. Anyhow, so back to what's going on. So yeah, the Lions are playing. We'll see what happens next week on the 26th. This coming up week, I guess Sunday is the first day of the week. And another thing that's happening is that the Michigan is playing Ohio State, number 2 versus number 3. I guess Ohio, for some reason, they're number 2 or number 3. Who makes those decisions, right? So it doesn't matter. We're 2's playing 3. Somebody's going to be 11-0 and 1 or something like that. Another person's going to be 10-1. There has to be a loser somehow, and I hope that it's Ohio State. Now, I was born in the city in the great state of Ohio. I won't say it's such a great state because I do like Michigan, and Michigan's a great state. And Ohio, I'm a Michigan boy right now. And but I was born in Ohio, so I do have those roots, of Ohio, where basically, it's this big rivalry. As you see, we're number 2 and number 3 in the college football standings, or rankings, not standings, rankings, which are decided by coaches who help out the rankings. Anyhow, so we'll have to see who wins. Good luck to the Buckeyes. That's the Ohio Buckeyes, because they'll need it, because I hope that Michigan fares well enough to beat them, so we are headed to the championship. I hope that's how it works. I don't know. I think there's a playoff, actually, between all 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, enough about college football and professional football. I heard another sport that's coming to Michigan. I don't know how. Maybe we're going to get pumped up by that. I don't know. I always like brand new sports. It's the sport of cricket, which is very popular. It was a British sport that was, taken back, but it was taken over. Well, what do I want to call it? It was revitalized by the Indian and Bangladesh countries, and those countries there revitalized, and they're very and the Australians. I don't want to keep them in there too, because my brother's American, but he lives in Australia. And so for the most part, it is pretty wonderful. About cricket. Cricket is coming here, and it's a big ordeal. I don't know that we have many cricket. We have some cricket fields around here for people to play on, but we don't have. I don't know if we have a cricket stadium. I mean, they may take Ford Field and make it into a cricket indoor cricket. I don't know if indoor cricket is better than outdoor cricket, because cricket is usually played in the nice weather, and that would mean that it should be played outside instead of inside. Maybe they'll do it at like Comerica Park or something. It would be great. Anyhow, so I don't know what's happening with those details. I'll have to look it up where it is that the cricket world's the world, whatever it is coming to Detroit, and where it will be at. That's going to be interesting. It's something I will have to check out sooner or later. Just check it out. Anyways, so we're looking here. Okay, all right. Thank you, sir. So, the sun is right to my left, which is the east, and it's coming up. It's 7:49, and the sun is, wow, it's bright. It's coming up. I do not have sunglasses. I don't usually wear sunglasses unless I have to really wear the sunglasses. And since we have moved the clocks back, the sun has been back. Move the clocks back, the sun comes back, and then we also, shorten the hours of daylight in the evening time. So now the sunsets are like at 5 o'clock, which is like, wow. You get out of work at around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and boom, it's, hey, you're like, wow. It's all of a sudden, you're like, wow, I didn't expect that it was going to be dark outside right when I get out of work. That's amazing. Amazeballs. So, yeah. So we're getting here where we're going to be going. So I want to say thank you for being on the short trip of a live video. If you're replaying, go ahead and mash the like button. Go ahead and mash the subscribe button. mash it all, and give us thanks. And we'll see you guys on another day. And for now, if you know what time it is, yeah, over and out.